Love has a name, Jesus. Ooh, love has a name. Love has a name, Jesus. Mm-mm-mm.
Hello.
Hey, what's happened today now, bro? Good evening.
Good evening. I have some little challenges,
Oh,
so I just came in
oh,
and I was just hurrying now.
oh, so sorry. I was
Yeah,
wondering because I
yeah.
wanted us to, I wanted us to shift it. I would
Okay.
have shifted it if that was the case because I don't want to keep people waiting, you
Oh,
know. And
I'm
next
so sorry. I'm so
time, just
sorry.
send a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Uh,
9 on the dot, we're starting up. It's just 1 hour.
oh,
Just one
sorry
hour,
for that.
yeah. Mm.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. How was your day? Hope it wasn't that stressful.
Not really, not really. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Wow.
sorry for that. Yeah.
No problem. Is the video, is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear. It's
Oh,
clear. Yeah.
oh, praise God.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's clear. Yeah.
It's on Facebook, yeah? This is okay,
Sorry?
yes, this is Facebook. Sometimes it confuses me. This is Facebook. I think the third is
Yeah,
Facebook.
it's Facebook. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow,
Okay,
I've
so
missed a lot, right?
well, not really. You can always go back to watch
Class,
because I didn't want to give too much, you know. I
All
didn't want to
right.
give too much. Hi,
uh,
Don Feb.
I am so sorry. In fact,
Nah, I
I
know.
today is my bad. Apologies to
You
you.
are not Shaggy. Don't worry. I understand.
My bad,
You are
my
not
bad,
Shaggy. Don't worry.
my bad. I guess my bad. I'm sorry, my guess. My bad.
Oh
We
my
start
God.
off.
Say 12 and I come at the same time. When I plan, I'm happy.
No,
Oh,
na me delay.
delay
Na
me.
me
Oh, na
delay.
even
Na
in
me
fact,
delay.
he's the one that
Na me
Can you
delayed
delay.
me.
imagine?
Yes, na me
Yeah.
delay. I'm
Hello,
sorry.
Lulu, the psalmist. Oh my God. Good evening,
Oh,
sir.
Uncle Lulu. Uncle
Yeah,
Lulu.
you know Lulu, yeah?
Eh?
I think,
Yes, so
can you
very well.
can you see me? Am I clear today?
You are very,
Yeah, you're
very
clear,
clear. Your
very, very
face
clear.
shine.
Ah,
Yeah.
Your face
praise
shine.
God.
However, I don't see
Your
your
shoes
shoes.
shine,
I
Joanne.
don't see the shoes.
No, now that one you know can see. Don't worry, shine, it shine. I
Your
think I need
face,
to take
your
this
face
up
show.
because these people have to hear you.
Okay.
These
Okay.
people have to hear you guys. So I have to take Facebook different, but they need to hear you
Okay.
guys.
Oh,
Well,
great.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, Mr.
Yeah.
Lulu. Very good evening to you and well done for all you do. Thank you so much, sir. Well done also. Hello, Israel Isso. Well done, sir, for the worship songs. I see your ministrations and their blessings to me, sir. Thank you so much also. How's the family? My love to everyone, sir. Thank you so much for supporting the vision. Okay, so today we're talking about Osabo. I reached out to Osabo. Was it this morning? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And he promised to. Is the music disturbing?
No, but you can reduce a little bit, but it's okay.
Okay. I just want to
Uh,
be around, make it not dey boring one kind.
are
Okay.
we,
Uh-huh.
are we all, did you all plan it? We just plan, all of us, they use white
Ah.
hands-free.
I need to do them now, sir, because I
No.
don't need to use them. Otherwise, they will not be able to hear you
Oh,
on Instagram.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
great, great, great. Hi,
Mhm.
Instagram.
Hi, Instagram. So, I actually like to use this phone because it's clearer when it comes to picture and the
Okay.
rest.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's so clear.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you. So we want to talk about. I don't dey talk since me say I don't tire. I tell them
Ah.
say no, I don't want to talk everything because if I talk everything, wetin I wan talk.
Yeah.
So everyone will have to share their own views on the
Yeah.
topic, the challenges we face as musicians, gospel musicians. What are the challenges that we face? that you know, you see, or you've seen, you've experienced yourself, if possible, your experience, because that sounds believable more, more believable for people
Yeah.
having a first-hand experience.
There's a lot. There's a lot of challenges that gospel artists face. I don't know. Are we gonna challenge just gospel artists or in general, so we know how to talk about it?
Um, Gospel musicians are gospel musicians
Yeah,
all over the world.
all
It's the
about the world.
same
Yeah,
thing. But there are
yeah,
some things that are peculiar to Nigerians.
yeah,
There are some things that are peculiar to us in Europe. You
yeah.
can't tell me that the way gospel music is in Africa is the same, especially Nigeria, is the same here. There are
No,
some differences.
yeah. There are some differences. Yeah, yeah. In Nigeria, for example, let me just generalize it in Africa.
Yeah.
We have a lot of challenges.
Mhm.
Um, especially when it comes to when it.
I know it. Sorry there.
It's okay.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to gospel music, is very, very challenging, in Africa, for example.
Okay.
There's a little opportunity to showcase your talent, For example, when you see many artists today perform in local shows. For example, you see some shows today, um, you see when they are doing a program, you just look at the banner, you see big artists like in the likes of Messi Chiwo, Iben and all that, but there's you won't see like,
The
let's say,
upcoming.
upcoming artists, you understand?
Yeah.
So there's this challenge that most of these new performers who appears on the stage are usually performing it for free. Like you see some uh new artists now, they don't have that opportunity to perform on that stage because their music is not heard and people don't know them.
Hmm.
So there's a limitation. There's a limitation on that issue. So in that
Hmm.
case, you see that these big artists, they don't encourage those young artists. For
Yeah.
example, yeah, they don't want to encourage them in the sense that they just want to be at the top. You understand?
Okay.
uh, they just want to be at the top. You see, for example, my first album, I did my first album in Nigeria, Born to Reign.
Okay.
In the era of like, I try to do my things alone because there are some other artists that you meet like, bro, see, this is my music. I want you to play it so that they'll just, okay, let me have it. Don't worry, I'll call you. You won't hear from them again because even if they see that
Okay.
this work is good, if they can even help you to promote it if they want to. But I
Mm-hmm.
don't know, but that's my own opinion that they don't want you to just get there. They just want you to be under them, and so that's what I can say about
To be
that.
answering, sir,
Yeah,
sir, 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 sir.
and there's
Ma'am, ma'am, ma'am,
there's
ma'am.
other thing that there's other thing I also observe is your distribution uh of the artist, like minimum distribution companies. Like when I did my first album, then I was finding it
Hmm.
difficult also to promote. I was really
Oh.
finding it difficult to promote. Yeah, because I even met uh, some marketers. Then I even went to Alaba to meet them. They want to, like, they need some amount of money from you. As an upcoming artist, like, you just started,
Money
and
no
there's
day.
an amount. Yes, there's an amount of money that they will need. So I think finance also is also a challenge.
Oh
Yeah,
my God. Wait,
finance
wait,
is
wait,
also.
just wait. Don't worry. God bless you. Say these two things we just talk, so these two things we
Yeah,
just talk. When you go
yeah,
back, when you replay this video, it was exactly what I spoke about. As
Wow.
what will happen
to
for my man, it will happen.
Have
I'm
you
not
not una dey read the same note?
I know understand. No, it's what is happening.
Yeah,
but
Yeah, it's what is
this is
happening.
the issue.
is
Our
yeah, it's a
issue.
common
Yeah,
issue. Common
Yeah.
it's
issue,
what's
and I
really
mean,
happening,
yeah.
So that's it. What's
Wow.
really happening.
Mm.
You find
Wow.
difficult. Finance also is also a big challenge for these artists.
Yeah.
Because when you don't have money, there's a lot of things that you cannot do, but you just need the support from others.
Limitation.
But
Yeah.
there's also some few these artists that are on top that also want to help though. But there's also they still have those limitation, like they don't want you to be above them, but they just want to assist you in some area where you can just
How
uh,
many
Yeah.
people, no,
Yeah.
in fairness,
Yeah.
bro, how many people go want make you come meet them, you come past them?
that's it
Very
now.
little action. Maybe if you
Yeah,
have the
that's it.
content.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know. I mean, is a selfishness of humans,
Nigerians,
and
all
yes,
humans are selfish except by the grace
yeah,
of God. Because selfish.
yeah,
yes. Thank you. The first thing, like what I mean, is the heart, the heart.
yeah.
For me, in fact, I would be super duper. Which other one would I use now? Super duper amazing, happy
Happy,
to
yeah.
see someone that, I mean, probably I trained or learned from me or I mentored
To be
become
greater.
better, to be greater
Mhm.
than me. That is for
Yeah,
me.
that's it.
It's not for everybody. Not
Yeah.
Yeah,
everybody. Yes,
Not be
you know,
everybody.
yeah, not everybody. Because me, I've met artists. In fact, I've met not just, let me not go far. I'm a
Mhm.
pianist. I've met musicians, pianists. Like, okay, teach me how did you do this thing? Can I learn it from you? You know, that those God, no, what you want learn, what you want learn. But sincerely, I mean, I want to learn from them. But I mean, some of them I can easily see that they don't want to teach me or they don't want to show me their
yeah,
own approach.
Okay.
I mean,
So,
I live there, yeah. So I mean, individual differences,
yeah.
and
Individual.
yes,
Everybody
make you
can't
the
be the
so
same.
one make you the bow down to
Just
round,
the value all the time.
just the bow down to round. Yes.
Yeah. So
Is
apart from finance and exposure, like I said previously, before you guys came on board, I was
yeah.
talking about how the church can as well help us to push us or to push the
Ha. That
uprising.
that is another major challenges. Because you see, you find out that even the
Mm,
churches, they find it difficult to even help their own artists. For example, when I did
okay.
my first album, I was I have a friend, but I don't want to mention any church names. Like you understand, for I don't want to mention any names. So the guy is a music director, so he called me that they have a program that I should come and minister. You understand?
Mm,
So I was like, okay. I said, okay. He said, okay. When you come, just come with your CDs, so that after administration, you can just market your CDs and you understand.
yeah.
So after that, I went there. I took some of my CDs, and when I got there, uh, they now called me for administration. After my administration, then and I told the guy, okay, this is my CDs. You can
Mm,
take it and market. He said no. He said the pastor said no, that they cannot market the CD in this. They cannot market because I'm not a member of the church, that they cannot market the CDs. I said, but I'm
really?
not a member, but you allowed me to perform, to minister in your church. So how come now that you want to market my CD now? You said I'm not a member.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
I'll just kind of imagine some kind of things. How can a pastor say that? Now,
mm,
these things cannot even happen in the secular world. That is the reason
This is
why you
what I'm
see,
talking
yeah,
about. You're just talking about everything we had done before. You just didn't
you
mention
understand. So
all of them again.
this is the reason why you
They
see a
know
lot.
how to support their own. They know how to
Yeah,
push their
mm,
own. Being a gospel musician at all, that's already a challenge.
you understand.
So the,
So
that in itself is being a gospel artist or musician is a
Yeah, it's
challenge.
a
The
challenge.
informed church will now add their own to it.
Yeah,
Just few churches that support musicians. Very few.
very few,
Very few.
I
very
think
very
the
few.
yeah for
And
I would say yeah. I mean, the you know when the love of God, it really should go extreme, like the way God really love His church. And if everyone, every pastor, every big artist, so to say, because the truth that every big artist, they go last for, they have their easier time. When they are time, they will go. You
yeah,
understand? We have other people. So
Just a
if
few. Just a few will remain.
no, what I'm saying that I mean we have different faces of musicians, of
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah.
That yes, the known ones. They can't continue to reign forever.
that's
That's
what they don't know. That's what they don't know.
yeah, they can't.
Yeah.
So I think for me, the solution, or I mean, what I think everyone should just really do is to, I mean, let the love. There's this love that God gave to the church.
That is it.
It should be
Don't
equal.
fail.
It
Just
should
fail.
It,
not.
that
Don't
is why
fail.
you
Yes,
that is why
please.
you see that is why you see Islam is widespread all over the world because
Now,
there's
now
that.
pastor, when no Bible pass you, now you dey tell love. Pastor, when no Bible pass you,
No,
no English.
no, I'm not
You think they don't
preaching
know all
to
this?
the pastor. Wait, oh, I'm not preaching to the pastor. And
Okay.
everybody need to understand his own calling. Me, I have my own calling, and of course, I mean,
We're talking about the church. We are
yeah,
talking about the church, how the
yeah, we're
church
talking
should
about,
have.
yeah, the church. I mean, if I don't know, because it's a place of, it's not a place of love. That's where some might be in the place of love, might understand. I want you guys to understand me. Some
Okay.
might be in a place of love,
Yeah,
not to allow you, or I mean, allow you to sing or go to a program or even sell your this thing.
Yeah.
It might be, don't get me wrong, it might be a process of growth or a test. It might be. I know, but the common cases or the common issues where people, I mean, they don't send you as long as you know be big artists. In fact, they don't
Mm.
want to, they don't value you first
that is it.
before they
Even
even
at
start to
times in
even,
your
you
even
know,
at times in your own church, you'll be there. You'll be doing things to make sure you want to get up there. They want to do program. They will bring another artist from outside and they will
mm.
sponsor it with huge amount of money. And you are there. You are just there,
Of
and you
course,
just have
yes,
to.
I've seen
But
it.
it's not supposed
See
to be
me,
so. You understand?
it's not
Thank you.
supposed to be
It
so. It
it
can,
can
yeah,
it can lead to someone like, okay, I don't want to see gospel. Let me just go outside and go
a
and be doing what I'm
lot
doing.
of people
Do you
have
understand?
left.
So is
Yeah,
I just see that
it's,
way.
What
yes.
I would add to that is that we should really, if we're serving in the church, we shouldn't have this mindset that we must be helped. Okay? Because
Mm-hmm.
that's
Yeah.
something that actually kills the spirit of so many artists. They will tell you,
Frustration, depressions.
frustration,
Yes.
No,
yes.
see,
So
Mm.
it's
putting my,
not
I
that.
know that the Bible says charity begins at home. You should be
Yeah.
helped first from your family, the spiritual
There's what they
family.
call
Is their,
encouragement.
yeah, is
It's
their
not
responsibility.
yeah,
But
you
you never
understand.
see Papa will go tell you, say, you know, one training picking. It's
Okay.
the father.
See.
It's supposed to be responsible for him. I'm sorry for
Thank
using that
you.
analogy, but that's just the
Is
truth.
it
Because
true?
the person
See,
is
just like you
supposed
mentioned,
to
you
pass
mentioned
through.
that there's nobody that. Sorry, I'm cutting you. Yeah,
Okay.
you mentioned that I think we mentioned that. Okay, most artists don't want the upcoming to be greater than them.
Hmm.
It's the same thing that most
Yeah.
pastors will not want a member of the church, even if when the person knows the value and close his eyes, he doesn't want that person to be better than him. But the father of that person, the real father, always wants the son to be greater than greater than him.
Yeah. That's the thing.
Yes,
That's the
Yeah,
that's
thing.
right.
that's it.
That's
So
the thing.
It's
just
But
so
the
sad
thing
though.
is, like I said, if a father doesn't want to be responsible, you look for another route to bless
Have
your
another
life.
father.
that's it. That's it.
You look for another route. You might not change your father, but you look for another route
Mm.
to make yourself happy and beautiful. Just look for a way to get yourself good. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I know sometimes, we're talking about the other day about Living church, not living church, how you live, becoming a rebel and all that. This is one
Yeah,
of the reasons, so,
Yeah,
to be honest
that
here.
is it
Because
now.
yes,
when
it
you
is.
see that, when they see that they are not helped, they are not encouraged, they go look
They
for a person who
want
just
to go elsewhere. Yeah, they want
they
to go
just be
elsewhere,
like they
and
always
then
out.
they will not tag them with one name that and he's going from church to church, he's doing this,
Church,
he's
yeah.
doing that, is
I'm
Yes.
not
but
doing
there's
that.
Even
something that
even even the way your hair now, the way your hair is now. Imagine. No, I'm just yes. I
no
mean,
you
it's an
go there,
African mentality.
no you
With
go there.
no, I'll go there. Oh. I'll
Which
go there.
which
So
guy?
you see,
Yeah,
Which
that's what I mean. You know what
at times it's not by your outfit or your hair or whatever.
Yeah.
Because one day I was just coming from I was coming, I think I was coming from Ghana then.
Yeah,
I went to Ghana. I was coming to Nigeria. So on my way we entered a bus, and there was this, I think there were one woman sitting beside me, another one at the front. There were just big women, like matured women, no. So
mm,
when I sat down, they were just looking like, look at this guy, look at his hair. It's kind of like this is a tout or whatever. I don't know. So I was just sitting down. It's not that I dressed anyhow. I always look good when I'm going out,
No,
you
yeah, you
understand?
always
But it
do. Yes,
was
I can
yeah,
attest. I can
yeah,
attest to that.
it was just looking at my hair like so. Then and I get to a point, and I said, okay, let's pray in the bus. When when we were traveling, they was like, okay, let's pray for the journey. And
yeah.
I was just looking, nobody could. I was like, nobody could just pray. I was like, okay. I just took that boldness. I was like, and I prayed. After I prayed and everything, the woman I turned somebody that was like looking at me like she was like, oh, she was not friendly as in coming close to me. Like I was like, why? When I came, the way this woman was at looking at me
Yeah,
like, who is
In
this
fact,
one? Like,
don't come and
you
sit.
understand?
Don't come
So
and sit
you
near
don't
me,
look at
sir.
somebody's appearance and judge the person.
mhm.
Mm.
Nah,
That's just it.
that's
So
the mistake.
that's why I said you shouldn't just go there, because if we want to go there now, there's a lot that will just be saying there.
Yeah.
So it's not always like that. Oh,
Because
ah,
why actually what made me even like I mean just through that because some I mean we're not supposed to be looking at the faces and all that, but I mean the
It's
case
part of
is
it.
usually
It's part
it's
of
part,
it.
yeah, people
It's
look
part
at
of
it
the
like, okay,
whole
look at this,
blood.
yeah, yes,
But it's not it.
it's
yeah,
not it.
It's not the
it's
main
It's
mostly
thing
in
totally my
Africa
point.
though. It's mostly in Africa,
in
not
Africa.
yeah, in
Mm,
Africa.
That's true.
mm,
You see, in the
mm.
like of even in US, in UK, whatever, their artists, they, you see them the way they dress. They don't even use tie. Is it only in Nigeria that you say if you don't wear tie, they'll say, this person is not
Yeah,
a Christian.
usually display this
I beg.
So it's
you know.
Please,
just
please, the person that even created this Facebook now, the platform that we're using to pass our messages, he said he
uh-uh.
get tired. Let me not go there. Let me not go
Oh
there.
my
No.
God. Osarabo was supposed to be here today. Oh. Also, please,
Oh,
can you help me reach out to Osarabo? I've written him like several messages because he told me by 9 it would be rounding off. I wanted him to talk a little bit about this guy that died recently because he
okay.
said he was even happy. He was like, yeah, you'll be rounding off by that time, 9.
Okay.
So in my head, I was like, at least 9:30 should be available, you know.
yeah.
Um, mm, So we're going to have it. But another thing, Don Feb, what do you think is one other challenge that we are facing apart from, like you said, finance, exposure, publicity, the church helping us and pushing us, out? What other things do you think could be an impediment to gospel musicians, especially Nigeria, Africa? Because I mean that's our roots. That's where we're coming from. And
Yeah, yeah.
still not go reach to talk about Europe because Europe get their own for body.
Now so now.
Europe get their own for body. We get our own for body. So let's just talk about this first. If we have more time, we can still talk more about how it's happening here. Which do you prefer, African praise, worship system, or European praise worship system? How is the choir like? What's going on? What is happening? You know,
Okay.
what's up?
Yeah. I think. the challenge is lack of love. I mean, the real love. When you love somebody, you can't. There's a whole lot the love will cover. You know, it will cover a lot of things.
You
That's
mean
just
love as in love, unity, and good boy?
when you love someone, even in the person's mistakes, weaknesses, you want the best of that person.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
imagine the love of a father to his son or to the daughter.
Yeah.
Does it mean the daughter or the son doesn't misbehave? Of course, several
Well,
times they'll misbehave, like, you know.
many
So
times.
yes, you still call her my daughter, my son, my beloved son, my beloved daughter. I love you. You know, in spite of all. Do you understand? So I think that's the lack, and we need to have that love. Really, we need to just have that love. You know, no, it's not conditional. Just have that love.
The love from where to where? From the church to the musicians, or from
Yes,
musicians within the musical sphere?
the love cuts across from the pastor to his flocks.
There are some congregation there are some church. If the pastor did not say anything, the members will not react.
Definitely. Mm,
You know that.
That's right.
So it
yes,
it has to start from the head, from the pastor. You see some church, if the pastor say now let's encourage this person, let's do, you see the church, they'll do it. But when the pastor did not say anything, nobody can do anything. So I think it has to start from the head. From
Okay,
yes, yes. I mean, that's quite correct.
that's
Then,
true.
and also, I also think, um, I mean, because the truth that yes, there's a lot of physical activities happening, and we know that the spiritual covers more. There are some
Yeah,
things
there's also
God will lay in
yeah.
someone's heart to do for you. Even if this person is in that church, he will do it for you because you make sure. In fact, because of this, the way I mentioned that the spiritual has actually overcome the physical. I'm not going to
Yeah.
this thing of being religious, but I'm just trying to give
But
my point as well
the
too.
spiritual controls the
Yeah,
physical.
it,
That's the
it
truth.
does control. So because I've also have that experience where it was even if not that the person came to meet me. Someone came to meet me and he told me that he was trying to do something for me.
Okay.
Of course, the church I was,
It's not
the pastor, the pastor no send. What's up? The pastor no send
Austin
me.
said this, our boy is not taking his course.
Oh, okay.
Austin, what are the challenges you think we're
Yeah.
facing?
Hmm.
Put us down, okay? Let me know.
So I mean, when the person came to meet me, that I mean, he's been struggling. I even went to meet with the pastor, but it wasn't in a good, response. I was like, really? And me, to me, I didn't do anything to the pastor. you know. So, but later the person came to meet me. I was like, oh, really? So imagine a lot of things must have been happening, even
Yeah,
those that would even know that
yeah.
would not come to you. Do you understand? So
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
said, okay, that's fine. What I would do, I will not hate anybody. I will not hate anybody. My hand is going to be open like this. Yes, I have a
God,
God who is going to
give it
speak
up
to
for us.
to someone
Yeah.
in that same church or in any way
Yeah.
to do anything he wants to do.
Hmm.
At the same time, that's one side of it.
Yeah.
Then also, if I know most artists, I mean, I know I'm just moving around, Abby. I know most artists or most top artists, like we mentioned, um, either they've seen the potentials in the upcoming, so upcoming,
Yeah.
and they don't want to help. So I also advise every quote and unquote upcoming. You say you are upcoming.
Mm.
I think it's better to just either there must be a way around it. Some things that you might be looking at for somebody.
Like I said, if your
Yes,
papa no won't give you school fees,
you
another
work,
person will give you.
another,
You work.
another person will give you. In fact, God will even give you job where you will pay your school fees.
Yes. The
Yeah,
unfortunate part
Yes.
is that even
yeah,
as much as we wish not to have a
that
father anymore,
yeah,
the blood still
Daniel.
the
that's
blood
another
still is the
that's
same.
another that's another challenge. You know, when you are doing something full time, you have more attention to it.
Hi,
And when it is divided, you can never get more results. Like for example, you are working and you are doing music, and that concentration will not be there.
Especially in this part of the world
You
that we are.
understand? You cannot concentrate fully.